Hello! Why is that live? Oh shit. I wasn't supposed to go live yet. Saying I'm live. It says off air. That's weird. Well, apparently I'm live now. Why is that saying I'm live now? That's very strange. It says off air. Hold on. Alright, bear with me folks, because this says that it's off air, but it's saying that I'm here. So I don't think that's right. That's very odd. Anybody else is watching right now? This is off air. Is anybody in the chat right now and can hear me? There's a little go live button last time. It says off air. Off air. I feel like I should be playing some form of music. It says somebody else is watching other than me, so unless that's on too. Jamie, can you hear me? Fuck it. I'll let you go live until they get on. Apologies for this, there's some technical issues. Hello. Just bear with me, I'm waiting for the other half of this call to join me, but she's not here. Sorry, this is an absolutely shoddy start this time. But whilst we're potentially waiting for Jamie, hi, I'm Kim. I run the Kotobukiya Bishoujo Collectors group on Facebook with a few other people. This is our third episode. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go over what was discussed at WonFest and also at New York Toy Fair. I'm guessing Jamie can hear me. Right, okay. I'm just going to get started. So right, I'm just going to start because there seems to be a time issue here. Somebody can't make it right now. Basically, we had some announcements made on the 10th of February. So we had Winter WonFest. And what happened was we didn't get. We'll go a little bit in the way of announcements anyway. I'm just going to open up the screen share. And then just do that. Hold on. Sorry, I am all over the shop right now because I appear to have arranged this for an hour before anybody else could make it. So it's my fuck up, I guess. Hold on. Screen share. So we're just gonna show a screen. So we had Winter WonFest. That was our first one. We'd been waiting for a while for the painted version of Twilight Sparkle, and she was shown back in December or end of November. So we just had the mold for her, and now we've got her on a painted scale. So she's looking really nice. They've changed a lot of things with the Bishoujo, the My Little Pony line in comparison to what they usually do. So they have said in their blogs on their website that they have added a little bit more volume to their hair, just to give it a little bit more bounce. There's a lot more movement as well. You can see with the clothing. You can also see the Twilight Sparkle pony. We've recently just kind of seen a little bit better view of the bases. I'm still not entirely sure as to whether or not this can be removed from the base. I'm hoping it is, but I haven't seen any signs from the images that we've been given that it is going to be something that can be removed from the base. Let's see if I can skip to the next image. So what happens. I usually would use a different image viewer, but for some reason it wasn't working very well. There we go. So there's a wee close-up of Twilight Sparkle's face. Just holding a book. As I said before, I don't watch My Little Pony. I don't really know. The only introduction to My Little Pony that I had was early 90s. Hi, Steiner. So she's looking really nice. I actually think I like her better than Pinkie Pie, but that's mostly because I'm not somebody that likes a lot of pink. And there is the pony right there. It's looking quite cute as well. In fact, just looking at that kind of close up, I can't really say whether or not it will be something that can be removed from the base. It doesn't look like it can. And there you go. But one of the bigger announcements at the time was the unveil of the rest of the line. So there's the illustration that we were shown at WonFest. We've still not seen anything on Fluttershy yet. She was supposed to be, I think, second in line, but she's been, I don't know what's happened with her. I think she's maybe been delayed. We've also got a little bit of Rainbow Dash. I've forgotten her name. I know that's Applejack. Oh my god, her name's gone out of my head. Either way, they're still looking really, really nice. This. There you go. Twilight Sparkle was one that was teased last year. There you go. Applejack. Sure, there's somebody in the chat that's probably screaming at me, but I've got no, there's not. I can't remember her name. I'm terrible. I know. I'm sorry. Absolutely terrible. But they're looking really, really nice. It's got quite a big following. My Little Pony. Pinkie Pie is out in May in Japan. And I had, I believe it was July for Twilight Sparkle. August, sorry. Released in August in Japan. Something else was released in July. I have in my head. We were also showing the printed domino. So previously, when we did this, we were just seeing a teaser. It wasn't a very clear image, so I don't think it was something that was planned to be shown, or at least images being shared about. So somebody clearly got a sneaky picture in there. But she's looking really nice. And there's a little Deadpool plushie. I know a lot of us were quite worried that we wouldn't be getting the Deadpool plushie. But he's definitely there. Yeah, it is. It's technically. Sorry, there's a bit of a delay with the comments. There's the Brony starter kit, as you've said. Yes, very, very, very true. So there we go. There's Domino. And there's wee Deadpool. We did, however, see a little bit of her partially painted at Boy Fair and at WonFest, actually. So it's just her eye at the moment that's painted. She's looking really nice. She's definitely one that I'm looking forward to getting myself. Just bear with me. Sorry about that. So I did massively F up because I was supposed to have Jamie coming with me, and I've just got the time completely wrong. And then we also saw Catwoman in all her painted glory. She's looking absolutely gorgeous. There you go. They did, however, change the pose of the legs, which a lot of people weren't too happy about. Personally, I feel the gold on the coins is a little bit too bright. I'm not sure about anybody else. Like, it's too yellow gold. I feel like it could just be a little bit more bronzy gold. That's my only niggle with it, but overall, she's gorgeous. She has one. She has one I've pre-ordered as well. And we got some more images of her at the shows as well. So this is just from the Ami Ami website, this little compilation here. Now she's displayed on some cloth and some jewels as well. There you go. For some reason the images aren't good. And there's another image there. Oh. So from that on to there, we have New York Toy Fair. So New York Toy Fair was pretty fast and furious with the announcements. So it just kind of went boom, boom, boom. I got the times wrong for that as well. So because there's a time difference from that for me, and just all the stuff started going up on Twitter pretty immediately. So it wasn't the It wasn't a Bishoujo first to start off with, so I was sitting there going, where is it? Because I was working that day anyway. So yeah, it was a Artifacts premiere that got announced first. And I was like, right, okay, that's it kicking off. Because I thought it started at 12 my time. I think they started coming in about 2 p.m. basically. I think it was about 2 p.m. because I was working anyway. So 2 p.m. it came in, 2:15, the first announcement came along. And it was just more announcements, which was fantastic. Let me just change my screen there. So the first announcement was Mary for Shazam. You'll note that there is a date of this summer, which everybody's like, that must be an error, but apparently it's not an error. That is definitely coming this summer. Wasn't what I expected personally, but I know there's a fair few people that were actually really looking forward to her. The pose itself reminds me of Shadowcat slightly. My friend said, with a little bit of the arm pose from She-Hulk. But overall, I just felt she just looks so similar to Kitty Pryde. Kitty's not got a wink though, but Mary does. But she's really nice. just wondering if that'll like be a matte color. Will it be solid gold paint? I mean, yeah, somebody's just said in chat she's easily somebody's highlight for those announcements. But I'm hoping we'll see some prototypes soonish. Yeah, she's nice. There was no prototypes for her, just an image unveil. So hopefully, as I said, we'll see that soon. And then next up, there was Poison Ivy. So another one that's going to cause a little controversy. Ivy was released previously. She's since been re-released along with a few others. So the original Ivy was in December of 2011. So yeah, second version, or they've each got their names. They're not just version 2, but at the moment she's not got like a set name from what I can see. So to me, she will be second version. Yeah. Well, not necessarily. Sorry. Releases summer 2019 does technically mean quite early in Japan. So if it's September, that means it might be September in the US. It might be August, but yeah, so September could be a good point anyway. Sorry, I keep jumping back and forth here. And yeah, with Ivy, a lot of people are not happy. If you've got Ivy in the past, she was really nice. To me, I just didn't like her. She had like a quite we call it a squint over here. So she kind of had like one eye was kind of like painted out just ever so slightly. I felt, and it just threw off the whole face. And yeah, apparently this is an entirely different sculpt, an entirely different design, as confirmed at New York Toy Fair. So I didn't get the first one. I didn't start collecting them until I think a couple of years later. So I'll pick up this one probably. Hopefully she's a lot nicer than the first one. But I don't feel that people should be getting too angry about them doing second versions, because this will mean that they're just getting to do more in the future if they're just doing the more popular characters. I mean, these are characters that people are seeking constantly. I get if you're a collector and you're mostly interested in the current value of your collectibles, you would be a bit annoyed. But I'm quite happy that people that missed out years ago are getting to get one of their favourite characters, at least for a reasonable price, going based on today's standards of value. But yeah, she's really nice. Well, I can't really say she's really nice. The silhouette looks really nice anyway. So hopefully Unveil maybe about what we'll probably see about SDCC, maybe New York Toy Fair. There's not a time of year that's just said to be released. But Ivy is not a character I know a lot about either. So yeah, I can't go into too much detail. Somebody said rebirth costume would be ideal. I'm not fussed either way. The last one announced was Dark Phoenix. I never got one of the original Phoenixes. I know people have got all 3. Some people have got a couple of them. They were nice, but they were the smaller scale, which kind of put me off getting them myself. And what's happened is they've just announced they're doing another one. And from what I saw at Toy Fair, it was quite heavy on Dark Phoenix in general. So I'm really happy that they're doing another one. It was one of the ones I did ask them years ago if we would be doing more of them. And yeah, they are doing more of them. So, well, they're doing more Phoenix anyway. So happy, because I am an X-Men fan. So I've always wanted a current scale one, and hopefully this means that we might see maybe more of the smaller scale made in a current scale, but with a different spin on them. Very much would like Emma Frost, another Scarlet Witch. I do have the Scarlet Witch, the original one, but it would be great just to have a slightly bigger scale, different costume. That would be ace. yes, I'm going into wish list. I shouldn't be going into wish list, and I do apologise. But just say we've almost got all of the original smaller Marvel ones in a current scale format. So yeah, that's all I can think of. No, Rogue as well. Rogue would be awesome. But if they're going down that route with doing redoing some of the older ones, that would be perfect to my eyes, and they would go really nice. Emma and Dark Phoenix would be just amazing together as well. So yeah, we also got to see the long-awaited painted and sculpt of Scarlet from G.I. Joe. She was one that we were told she was delayed, which was just due to licensing issues on its own, which has in turn then put a knockback on the releases. So I believe Pinhead was brought forward just to kind of fill in that slot. We were told that somebody had been pulled forward, and as far as I'm aware, it was I'm thinking it's Pinhead that was pulled forward for that, just to kind of fill in her release slot. But I mean, I think the wait for so many people is well worth it. It was just the best time just to unveil her fully at Toy Fair, especially since she was announced at Toy Fair last year. She's totally. I know. I can't put my finger on it. She's really nice. The colours are nice and bright and punchy. It's not pastel. She's gorgeous. I love the wee explosion on the base. Just zoom into that. So the explosion on the base, just the boots, and she's not soft in the face. She just kind of reminds me, I would say, like of Thor. Thor was just so powerful looking, but still looked really. I guess some people would say sexy, but she still looked feminine, whilst showing off her power, basically. And I feel like I don't know Scarlet either. I don't watch G.I. Joe. My partner does, and he says she's fantastic. But I think she's great. I think they've knocked it out the park with this one. I was hoping to see a few more of them. So, like, oh, what's her name? Baroness. Baroness was one of the ones I was hoping to see as well. She wasn't unveiled, so hopefully we'll see her soon. Yeah, exactly. The texture. I mean, the texture in the leggings is just fantastic. As you've rightly said, she's just gorgeous. I'm just going to pull up the Kotobukiya page because they've got the images here. Apologies, there is usually more banter. It's just I got my times wrong, and I gave the wrong time in the States, so I've started this a whole hour earlier. My friend Jamie, who's also one of our admins, says she'll try and pop on as soon as she can, but I feel like I'm just fleeing through all of this. But look at the texture and the detail. She's just gorgeous. I just think the color works fantastic. I mean, we shuriken there. The rock's nice. For a lot of people, the pain point is the price. She's coming in at $114, which is a bit steep. Steeper than what we would usually see, but prices are kind of rising in general. A lot across a lot of companies. It's not just Kotobukiya. I mean, Sideshow, Hot Toys. They're all just going up. So I can't really say that it's not something that's to be expected. So and if you look around, if you go to like say like your local retailer, or for me, local's never the good thing for me. I always go via Japan. I can still get it cheaper than I would buying locally with shipping. I know I should be supporting my local retailers and all that, but usually anybody that's in Europe as well will know, rightly so. We usually have to wait a heck of a long time just to get them into our local stores. With the whole thing that's happening in the UK, I don't know how it's going to go in future, but I've shopped from Japan for years now, and I wouldn't do it any other way, to be perfectly honest. So if you love the G.I. Joe series, I think it's definitely worth picking up Scarlet. Even I have high hopes for the next couple, so it's like Baroness and Lady J. But I don't know why people hate. I get the hate and the fact that the prices have gone up so much over the years, but I can't really fault them for doing what everybody else is doing. It's understandable. I'm not like kissing up here or anything like that, but it's seriously not uncommon anymore. So you can't really have a pop, to be honest. But yeah, we had some more images from Toy Fair as well. I thought I had them there. I did have them there. Where have they gone? Hold on, I'll put Scarlet up there just now. I had the images up here. So there was a lot of booth pictures. Some booth pictures were better than others. So it was a lot of scouring around the sites. So we got to see, excuse all my tabs, I'm ridiculous. I've got so many tabs, it's unreal. This is just a regular day for me. So Toy Arc gave us some photos as well. So we got some Pinkie Pie. Next is Twilight Sparkle. I think they just look great together. I bought the two of them. I'm terrible. You're hearing an echo, Steinier. Ooh, hold on. Put that up there. So, I think that's Jamie saying something's happening. I think Jamie's just joining me, thank God, because yes, she is. Jamie! I'm sorry, I can't count. Jamie.
I'm here.
I'm sorry, I can't count to save myself. I'm rubbish, guys. That's Jamie. I told her the wrong time frame, and I'm just so stupid. Sorry. I can't calculate between time zones, obviously.
And I look really terrible right now. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I did a shift today, so I'm ready for bed almost. Now I don't need to feel as awkward. So I've literally just kind of gone through everything. So I need some bants. So we can look over a few more pieces as well. Right. I've just said what's been out and what's been unveiled, but we can totally go back to the start and go over them again. I don't know why I'm moving stuff from a other screen if I'm not screen sharing. There we go.
Now, how come my thing says off air?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I went set up the words going out my head. Sorry, guys, I've just been working today. The lobby. It says I'm off air, but we're on air.
Okay.
So more Catwoman pictures, of course. I'll get you more Catwoman pictures. Hold on. Catwoman pictures, right? Steinier has asked for more Catwoman pictures. I shall get him some more Catwoman pictures. I have too many tabs. It's unreal. Screen share. There we go. Jamie, what do you think of Catwoman, the new Catwoman, version 2? Not as boob poppy as the first version.
I'm too poor for it, but I like it.
I said my only issue with it is the coin, like the gold coins. It should be more like a bronzed gold rather than a yellow gold.
Yeah.
But I can see it like matching the goggles.
Yeah, that's why
slightly.
I like it. Yeah.
Is that why you like it? I just thought it looked too much, but I can see the correlation between the coins and the lenses on the goggles for sure.
Maybe in hand it'll look better. I don't know.
That's
Maybe
still a prototype.
Bronze, it won't pop out as much off a shelf. Who knows?
Could do. But they paired it so nicely on Ami Ami website.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, 'cause I don't have my mic. Okay.
Yeah.
$105? Ooh.
If you've got there's like other websites. I think Big Bad Toy Store had her for less.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I have a list on the website of retailers if people are needing to shop around.
I like all her cash.
I would love to have that amount of cash just lying around.
Yeah. No, I'll probably get her. Domino is more of a must for me, so I'll see
Yes.
after Domino if I have the money for Catwoman.
I haven't. Oh, sorry. Yes. Domino, 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 Domino. You did a custom of Lady Deadpool.
I'm at my
Domino.
parents and they keep walking in.
Huh?
Next time my mom walks in, she's got to come on air.
Oh, your mum's.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
When you see me pointing like this, it's because I'm telling them to get out.
Well, we'll try and make this one as quick as possible so you don't have to keep telling it to get out. You ordered 2 Catwoman. 2. The hell?
Who did?
Steiner ordered 2 Catwoman.
Is he gonna flip one?
He's gonna flip one. No. What are you doing with 2? Are you just keep one boxed? I think he's hoping to like have the same issue happen with the first one, where she just skyrocket. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know if that's for sure. That's not the reason why you bought 2, surely. He's taking ages to reply. He's probably like left the chat again because he does that. 2.
Where's the chat?
His chat. It's on another one, but you'll need to like mute the audio because last time you left it running. You're gonna hide one in your closet. See, I was right. He was gonna hide one down the line. Right, there's that, so you can open it in a second tab, but mute the audio because then I don't have to hear the echo. Like last time. 2. Jesus.
Hold on. Okay, there you go. Wow, there's a lot of people in here.
There's 5.
Usually it's
one. One of them, I went into the lobby and I didn't realise that it just went live, because usually there's a button that says go live on the Hangouts, but I know there's been some changes with Google recently, so I don't know if that's the reason. And then I went on and I went AFK to get a drink, and my friend's like, "There's nobody here." I'm like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "No." I might swap it to Twitch next time or something. I'll need to sort something out for that because it's a lot easier to manage. But yeah, Domino. Jamie, what do you love about Domino?
Everything.
Everything. I love it's the recent costume. The new costume is really, really nice. Why have I got cat hair in this already? I'm never going to escape all this cat hair that's just laying around. Oh god. I was just hoping we would have seen like a little bit more colour rather than just like the one eye. It's only one eye that's got the black on it.
Didn't they show the front?
What do you mean? Did they show the front?
The front of the piece, Domino. I thought they showed it, or did somebody? Oh, somebody did a color mock-up. That's right. Never mind.
When did a colour mock-up? He's terrible. He keeps posting things like this, and I'm like, I got really excited. I was like, oh my god. And then he posts it, and I was like, oh, it's bad. I'm going to mute you. Because he was doing like little things on Twitter. He's just doing some art with the Shunya art. I'm doing like little mock-up of art cards, like what it could look like. Or posters. And it came up in my feed on Twitter, and I was like, oh, they're doing it. And I was like, no, it's him. I was like, I was like, please stop doing this to me.
For all the Phoenix all the Phoenix variants he did.
Yeah. I saw that as well, and I was like, that was it. It was like 3 things in a row, and I was like, I'm going to mute you, mate. I can't deal with this anymore. It's like, remember he did that, was it April Fool's thing one year, where he did some silhouettes, and people were bricking it, absolutely bricking it, and they were like, one of them was like Rose from Street Fighter, and everybody's like, oh my god. And he's like, oh, this is just mock-ups I did, April Fool's. And I was like, mate, stop doing this to us, seriously.
Where's
But you need
Domino?
Domino. Hold on. Now I've got too many tabs open. It's ridiculous. I need to sort this out. Right. Screen share. Share. Oh, I'm going to have to change this because the fact that it put me live automatically is not good in my books. There we go. Domino. See ya?
No, there. Okay. Yeah, she's awesome. Great pose.
And the little Deadpool. How cute
Yeah.
is he? I was worried that they'd get rid of him like they did. What was it, like Jubilee had like a
The Wolverine bag or whatever.
yeah, it was like, no, was it a bag? Yeah, it was a bag. And then
But it had like
she had
some
a
little
lump.
Wolverine like.
Was it a plush or was it a bag?
No, I think it was almost like a keychain or something of him hanging from it. Something like that.
Yeah, I was a bit worried that they would just kind of, like they did with that one, would just remove him entirely. But no, he's there. I want to see them painted. I'm just itching to see these painted.
Oh yeah.
Will the suit be glossy? Will it be matte?
I think it'll be a bit because are her pants black? And then I would almost do like glossy boots with her.
Yeah, she's got like the blue. I think the blue would look nice just as the gloss, like the blue streaks on the.
Yeah.
Can I show the artwork? You mean the comic artwork? Hold on the now. Hold on the now. Domino comic. Let's do this slightly earlier because it means I'll be more awake. I'm really not awake at all.
I'm too close.
No, you're fine. Hold on. Domino artwork.
Ooh.
That is what the costume is based on, folks. That is what it's based on.
Yeah, it's
See,
awesome.
that would look like a pearlized blue. No, actually, like a shiny black with a pearlized blue and a pearlized white on the front panel.
Yeah.
She's lovely.
Yeah.
Or were you hoping for an X-Force costume?
No, I like this one with that pop of color. So.
It's the J. Scott Campbell variant,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
She doesn't usually have a white streak. He's got a white streak. No, she does have a white streak. So it's not me going batty here. She's nice.
But in her hair, I don't like it.
What, you don't like the hair in the sculpt?
No, the white streak. Then it looks like Rogue.
But Rogue has 2 white streaks.
Oh.
It's not a big chunky streak. Have you read it? Sorry. Mr. Thompson in the chat is saying it's a fun season. Have you actually read the comics?
The new Domino series?
Yeah.
I started them.
Oh, you've got the Marvel Unlimited, don't you not?
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
I'll wait until it's like trade or something. And then I might pick it up.
You know what it kind of reminds me of?
What does it remind you of?
It might be weird, but kind of reminds me of Gem and the Holograms.
What, the costume or the overall?
The comic, because it's like her and these 2 other characters, and the art is very, like, to me, kind of 80s. I don't know. It looks like Gem and the Holograms to me. The art. Look,
I'll have to take your word for it. I don't know.
look up one of the covers, and it's like her and these 2 other characters, and they're like driving in a car. And I don't. To me, it looks very.
What, of Domino on the cover?
I'll keep going. There's one with them in a car.
One.
No.
Is that a variant cover?
See it though? There, the one way to the left. Go back. The left one.
Oh, that one. Right, okay.
I don't know. It just reminds me of Gem and the Holograms for some reason.
I don't think I've actually seen Gem and the Holograms. Was it a
What?
TV series or was it a comic? I can't remember.
TV.
Was it
Cartoon.
TV? Trying to remember what else. It's nice. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know when they'll show. I can't think of any other conventions that they're due to have. What are they due to have next?
I never pay attention to them.
The only thing I can think of SDCC, but that's just too long away. There must be something in between.
Is that coffee?
It's tea, fruit tea. I don't drink coffee or I have iron brew as well to keep me going.
Oh boy, you got a problem.
No, I didn't see the cosplayers recreating that cover. Was it really well done? Because I haven't seen it. I don't follow cosplay, really. There was like a big drama thing years ago, and I was like, I can't be bothered with this nonsense anymore. Let's see. Right, Jamie. What do you think of Mary Marvel?
Who?
The Shazam girl. You do that. You should put that in the group.
I'm
not
into DC anymore, I don't think.
Mary Marvel.
She's cute design, just not interested in DC right now.
I said this to Adam. She looks like Kitty Pryde's pose. Slightly.
Yeah.
And he said combined with She-Hulk's like kind of flexing arms. Or Wonder Girl. I think Wonder Girl's flexing as well, actually.
Yeah.
She's cute. I'll probably get her.
Yeah, the only thing is a lot of people don't like the winking eye, and they did that again with this one. I don't know.
Who winked?
I thought people in the past have said they don't like the winking eye.
Who did somebody specifically have a winking eye though? One of the figures.
I thought there was somebody. I can't remember. Maybe it was an old design or something. I don't know. I know I heard that before though.
I'm just looking at my cabinet trying to see if I can see one with a wink. No, Black Canary, is she winking?
Yeah, maybe that.
She's too far away to me to see. And then we had Ivy. I have a feeling you might rant. I did say this earlier. A lot of people are not happy about another Ivy, but I think it would be good. You were one of the ones that said the first one was stunning, but it was just wonky eye.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. I can't really tell from the picture. Her pose looks poor though. I don't like the whole knees together, I gotta pee kind of pose. So.
It might be alright though.
Yeah, we'll see.
There's not really much you can say about a silhouette, I guess.
Yeah. I just hope that it differs from the original. There's a different costume or some kind of twist to it.
It looks like there's a different costume. It looks like she's got some sort of a garland on her head. See what I mean? So Adam was saying like the rebirth costume.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll have a wee look. Let me pull that one out. Somebody, he just said that he just posted it. What am I doing? And then I squealed. I squealed, Jamie. I squealed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I just hope they do variants. I don't know.
Would that not just be a bit tacky to do more variants?
If they do her last costume, the black one, that would be great.
They've not got a black one yet. If they've done one that they've not done before, fair dues. Yeah. But I actually squealed when I saw it. I was like, oh my god.
Don't you have the original?
I don't know. They came out after I started way after I started. Actually, I had the timeline up and everything, but my tabs are all over the place, so I am rubbish at this. So hold on. Phoenix came out in 2010,
Oh my
along
god.
with Dark Phoenix
Yeah.
and White Phoenix of the Crown. They came out boom, 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 one after the other.
Mm-hmm.
I think
So when
Steiner's
did
just going to
you
keep saying
start?
Echo. Hmm?
When did you start collecting them?
My first one was oh shit, when was it? I want to say it was Jean Grey, but I picked her up either in 2012 or 2013. 2013 sounds about no, 2012 sounds about right. No, no. Start of 2013, I started collecting them. So, but I think they were like totally sold out by then. But if they did like a, as you said, like the black suit one,
Mm-hmm.
that would be ace.
Yeah.
I have too many tabs. I should really learn to tidy this up before I do these things.
I think her black suit had kind of like a spacey look to it. Almost looked like it had like I don't know how to explain it, like stars in it from the comics. Maybe I'm seeing things, but it'd be
What, the
cool.
black one?
Yeah, if they did some kind of like glittery effect on the black, that would be really pretty.
Yeah. Is that not from the recent run, like the Phoenix Resurrection
Yeah, it's from that.
storyline? Because I was just
Yeah.
thinking I hadn't really seen that one, but I picked up the. God, I picked up the first trade, and then it was like, well, you need to go back and you need to read this issue of Jean Grey. And I was like, oh, I missed that one. I've got like all of the individual trade, like the
Comic.
trades, the floppies, like just the
Yeah.
single issues. So I've got all of them, but I haven't read that one. So it was kind of like I started reading it. I was like, right, I'm following this. I am following it. And then there was like a little bit that says, "Be sure to make sure you have read this bit." And I was like, "No, I've not read that one."
That's why
I
you
was like,
need Marvel Unlimited, because you can do that.
but I love the color, the comic covers. Oh god, his name's going in my head. It was an Australian guy. His covers were just absolutely gorgeous. In fact, I've got them. I have them. I do have them somewhere. I have too much rubbish that I have to go through. Aha. Yes, there we go. So these ones,
Yeah.
I loved his covers. I was like, can you please sell prints? Chris Yarden, I think it was. Chris Yarden. I've got Chris in my head. If it's not Chris, I'll like kick myself. David Yarden, sorry. Right, I've kicked myself, there we go. But I love these covers. I was like, these are fantastic. So I don't pick up single issues usually. So it's just said on the Phoenix Resurrection comic, which I have. It's down the stairs in the bookcase because I haven't read all of these ones, even though these were out last year. I really should read them. But I was just like, yeah, I have to read that and then get back to it. Because I even went and bought, totally going off topic.
Yep.
I was like, I had to have the cover. I'll get
Yeah.
that framed at some point, I think, and I'll put that up on the wall. But the trade's also got that cover, so sorry. But no, the black one would be interesting because I don't know. Don't tell me what happens. Don't tell me
I
what
won't.
happens because you spoiled something in Mighty Thor for me. And I bought like the UK editions and I regret buying the UK editions, so damn it. If you're hearing everything we say twice, there's a problem because you might have more than one tab open. So I'm not hearing double.
Me?
No, Steiner's hearing double. I'm not hearing double.
I think he should join our chat.
He should. He's been to every one of our chats so far, but he probably won't do it because he's a wuss.
Now, I'm moving back because I need back support. Oh.
That's fine. Right. I know you've not bought these ones, but the Twilight Sparkle shows you. Hold on. how cute is she?
Yeah. Very cute. I still don't like the eyes.
I think it's just that picture because the stand photo that I showed you wasn't as. Was it because it was? You said it was too pink or something, but it's like a dark purple.
You mean her eyes? They look too,
Yeah.
I think.
Or too what? Sorry.
They look too light. Like they're, I don't know. Like even the black of them looks gray to me. But
What?
it could be the plastic and the glasses maybe throwing it off. I don't know. See how light they look? Even in that close up, her eyes look really light.
But you don't really want them too dark because, like, why would you want them to? You wouldn't want them too dark because it would just kind of.
Yeah, I think it's
I
the
mean, you
plastic.
wear glasses yourself. You don't really want it to look too dark. Like, not like obviously the eye color, but you just don't want glasses already too much in the way. You don't really want like dark eyes because it just kind of it's just too much. But I think it's quite nice. But as you said, it might be slightly different in person.
Yeah. Yeah, she's cute. Love her hair.
I'm just loving. I don't really care about the ponies. I know Raina will hate me because Raina loves the ponies, but I just think they're I think they're lovely. If they left the ponies out, that would do me. But obviously, it's My Little Pony, so you can't really leave the ponies out.
Yeah, yeah.
But I just think they've just taken these to the next level. Personally, it's just so pretty. The colours are lovely. I'm not a pony fan. I have ordered both of them. I hate myself. I don't want to get all of them.
Did
But
you
they
just say
didn't.
you hate yourself?
What?
Did you just say you hate yourself?
Yeah, because I bought it's got nothing. It's not something I'm into, and I bought it, so it's out of my usual. I'm going to buy this because I can warrant this. But
Yeah.
I think the pony series are looking great. I don't know these ponies. You got ponies when you were younger, didn't you not as
Oh, yeah.
well? You had the
The,
80s ponies like I did, so these are
the
totally different.
only one I don't really like just because I'm not like into the country look is the blonde on the far left.
That one is Applejack.
But knowing me, she'll probably get sculpted and I'll be like, that's the best one. You know? I
I think
tend to
she's
change my
quite cute.
I think she's cute, but she's my least favorite. I like all the pinky purple ones. So
I don't know what happened with Fluttershy. She was supposed to be second, and she's just been bumped back.
yeah,
You liked that one. I remember you said you liked her.
cute.
A number D's and everything. I just obviously don't work with emojis this way. I mean, how cute is she? She's just adorable.
Mhm.
I know who Rainbow Dash is because my friend's boyfriend absolutely loves him, and
Yeah.
he's got a tattoo of like the logo. It's on his hand or on his wrist. I can't remember, but he's just Rainbow Dash daft. This one's name. I forgot their name. I'm rubbish at this. My Little Pony. Uh, Celestia. I want to say it's Celestia. I'm going to get it wrong, and I know I'm going to get it wrong.
Her pose is cute.
Rarity. Rarity. Is it Rarity?
I have no idea.
Rarity. It's Rarity. Rarity? Rarity. I say Rarity, but whatever. I think she looks like a classy lady.
Yeah. Pony is cute on hers.
Yeah, it's because it's a unicorn. I had a unicorn one. I had a multicolored one back in the day, and it was a punk. It had skates like inline skates,
Hmm.
like roller skates. I've got Pinkie Pie coming in May, and it's so pink. I hate pink. Anybody that knows me, I don't like the color pink.
So
And I've
much.
got
She's awesome.
it's so pink. It's unreal.
Yeah.
But she's gorgeous, and I was like, I want it. And then Alistair was like, why are you buying it? And I was like, because I haven't bought any in a while, and I need one. But what was it? There was
Statue hit.
huh?
A statue hit.
statue. I think she's just so. Look at her. Like, there we go at Toy Fair.
Yeah.
She's just so. There's just so much volume. I just love the hair. It's just going, bah. Look at me. It's just so poofy. And I think what you said, 80s costume. 80s? Madonna. No, not what's her face. Like Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have fun style skirt and just lots of fun. I didn't realise there was a big white plastic wedge.
I think they need that just because her hair is probably.
No, she's jumping in the air as well, whereas Twilight Sparkle's not. Look, they look really nice together. The whole set's just going to look fantastic, I think.
Yeah.
Personally. But I had a little bit of disappointment after Toy Fair. Because there wasn't as much as I hoped there was, but it is quite a small booth.
Yeah.
My disappointment was...
We're lucky we got that big image, though, so we know a ton of them are coming, so that's nice.
Oh, you mean the posters?
Yeah.
Oh, I've forgotten one more. One more that we had images for. Hold on. I think she's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how anybody could hate her. Wondercon. Is it usually at Wondercon as well? Wondercon.
No
Do they
idea.
usually have it at Wondercon? I'll check. 2019. Steiner said Wondercon. That's a good shout. Yeah, March 29th to 31st.
Now, wasn't Baroness supposed to come out first?
Who was supposed to come out first?
I thought Baroness.
No, Scarlet was always first.
Okay.
Scarlet was supposed to be spring 2019.
Hmm.
But she's now summer 2019.
Yeah.
Because as Rena said, it was just licensing put her back, but she's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah. She's very heavy, almost like Pinkie Pie. There's like a lot going on with it.
Which isn't a bad thing.
No. But that's why like Loki and Thor, they're so great because they're such heavy pieces.
Yeah.
I like that they're going towards that. Yep, right there.
That's like, I'll bring a couple out of the cabinet again and see what happens. No, I think she's lovely. I said this earlier. I've never watched G.I. Joe, but I'm looking forward to seeing Baroness.
Yeah.
But she's also slated for summer, which is what Scarlet was slated for. Scarlet's end of July in Japan. And she's August in the States. Yeah, end of August, I think. So, somebody said earlier in the chat that could mean September time as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But our summer just disappears at the end of about September, so it's not that's not summer for me. Yeah, I think she'll be just as good. I don't know what kind of base they would do. She wasn't portrayed with a base, so.
I don't know.
Did you watch G.I. Joe or?
Oh, yeah. Yep. I have a twin brother, so I was forced to watch it.
Is he your twin? I didn't realize you were a twin.
Yeah, twin. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to watch all
I
that.
didn't know that.
Man, Thundercats, G.I. Joe, Ghostbusters. I'd watch all those. So.
What kind of base do you think Baroness would have then, since you watched it?
I'm hoping something with like bullets on it, maybe.
I think you just like bullets.
Yeah.
Bullet holes.
Yeah.
Like your Domino custom, I want bullet holes and blood splatter.
Any kind of base with like bullet holes in it would be awesome. I wonder if they'll do something similar to the other piece with just rocks, maybe. I don't know. Because it'd be nice if you could almost display the three together and their bases are all, consistent.
But you don't know how many they're going to do, because I said to Alistair, he's like, because they're not doing gender swap. They specifically said that they're not doing gender swap.
Yeah.
So I was like, how many is there actually? And he's like, I don't know. And we looked on like I think there's like a G.I. Joe wiki, and there's actually a fair number of them. So you can really do connecting bases for
Yeah.
like what was it? There's one called Jinx, I think, and then there's one other one I can't remember the name of, but he just because like I know that one, and he's like I know that one, but then I was just like you can I don't think you could do connecting bases. I mean like My Little Pony doesn't have connecting bases, so
Yeah.
if you had matching bases to an extent, like the rocks, like a rocky terrain, but not connecting, maybe.
Trying to look up other characters.
And then Lady J is slated for fall. So that could be when? What, September to November? I don't know what constitutes fall time frame in the States. It's usually September and October for us in Scotland, but because everything's just gone by the end of October. Like all the leaves have gone, so I don't know, what is it, September to November or
End of August to October
October? I don't know.
for here.
She could do with a rocky terrain, Lady J.
Yeah. I think Baroness should be more metal looking though. Maybe industrial or something. Bullet holes.
No Cobra logo on the floor. I don't know. The only G.I. Joe I've had the experience of was those movies, and I just thought they were rubbish.
That was the first one, but I don't.
Was it the second one?
The second one I didn't watch. So who else was showing? I can't remember. I'm old.
Who?
Was there anybody else showing? I can't remember. At the convention or whatever, or toy thing.
No, there was the main 6, MANE 6 for My Little Pony. That was at WonFest, and then Toy Fair was Mary Marble,
Oh, okay.
Poison Ivy, and Dark Phoenix, and then we saw the printed prototypes, and we saw more Domino, or what was it? Somebody said more ass notch.
What?
Remember, somebody in the group said that ass notch on image is better than on figure.
That was hilarious.
I was giggling away at that. I was like, I don't know what an ass notch is. Like what's an ass notch?
Well, in the actual art, do
they mean this?
Well, because on the sculpt it has the over her butt. See on the sculpt how there's like folded fabric, and then in the art she actually has a defined butt.
Oh, right, okay.
That's what they meant.
I wouldn't have said that was a notch. I was like, do you mean like the buckle?
No, he meant the crack.
Right, okay. I was like, what's an ass notch? She's gorgeous.
I kind of wish that Deadpool was just a little bit bigger. I mean, I get why it's small, but it's so cute. I don't know.
All right, I thought you meant the other figure.
Yeah, the little toy.
Ass notch. That's not an ass. A notch is totally different. That's not an ass notch. Oh, no. Like the guys are saying in chat, WonderCon, a video game. I don't know. It took them ages to do another 2 lines, so I can't really imagine they'll do another license so soon.
Yeah.
I was a little bit disappointed. I had this in my head of like what we didn't see at WonFest and then what we would see at Toy Fair. But as I was saying, the booth wasn't huge from what I saw in videos, so I was expecting more like horror.
Yeah.
There's no more horror. I was expecting the Karen to be shown.
Oh, the Street Fighter, right?
Yeah, with their Lolita outfit. Raina said something on the video at Shartimus about that one, but I can't honestly remember what she said. So if they're at WonderCon next month, then that's a good chance she might be there. I don't know.
Hmm.
I was
I wonder.
expecting, because she was shown at SDCC, like the image, and then she wasn't at WonFest, and I was like, right, okay, maybe she'll be at Toy Fair, but she wasn't at Toy Fair either.
Hmm.
But somebody said Capcom are notorious for
Oh yeah, yeah.
delays.
Heard that.
Was it you that said it?
It could have been, but I know what's his name? The guy that used to own Pop Culture Shock. He did statues with them,
Oh yeah.
and they're very fussy, and it always took a long time for them to approve sculpts. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's the same situation. So,
Partly Nintendo are just as bad from
yeah.
previous experience, but just like I was like, where's Karen? And then we saw like, oh, what a div am I? Sakura was also announced, and I completely forgot about her. I'm rubbish. Hold on. The now.
Isn't she in the same suit though? I mean, it's not like they really changed anything.
Alistair was saying that that's his character he plays in Street Fighter is Sakura.
Mm-hmm.
So he says she doesn't really get a costume change.
Oh.
Like at all. Was she? No, she was WonFest. She wasn't Toy Fair. How did I miss Sakura? How? There she's there. Hold on. Sure. I completely forgot about her. That's probably because we have her already. No, we don't. Shh. That's a present. I'm opening my big gob again. She's the same character. Sharma said at Toy Fair Arena how it's. Oh, I can't remember what comments made. I'm rubbish today. Sorry, I've did a shift and now I want to go back to bed or something. She looks really nice, very relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Relaxed poses, playful but relaxed.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if I mean, she was announced on Karen's art at SDCC, and then we saw a silhouette at NYCC, I think. And then, so Sakura must be further along production, I'm guessing, than Karen. But Karen's also got a summer release, from what I saw on the posters at Toy Fair. I'm not imagining things. I'm definitely sure I saw it. I'm totally ignoring the chat. No, I'm not. Signer's not saying anything else. That's fine. What was it? So there's no dates for Fluttershy. There's no dates for Applejack or Rarity or Rainbow Dash. Scarlet was to be confirmed on the poster, but she's got a summer release in Japan end of July. I think it said in America end of August. Baroness had a summer from the cards and the display case, and Lady J's fall, and Karen, I believe, on the cards and the case is summer. And so is I just said Sakura a second ago. She was fall, wasn't she?
Wow.
But I was disappointed that there was, not for me, but other people, no more horror. Like, there wasn't any horror announced. There wasn't a second.
We did just get what's her name? The last horror piece.
Well, Pinhead's due out like this
Oh,
month.
the one after Pinhead. What's her name?
Michael Myers.
That one we just got.
No, it was announced last year.
Really? I thought that
Mhm.
was this year.
No, Pinhead was moved forward. I think it's Pinhead anyway.
Yeah.
To cover Scarlet. So she's out, according to their Twitter and the Japanese Twitter account, that she's due in stock on the 25th, but they should be doing dispatches after the 25th of February. So as in tomorrow. Mike Myers is May. But there's not anything else announced.
Okay.
Maybe they're doing more Halloween releases, like Halloween time releases.
Yeah. They might be doing that because there's a lot coming out through the summer and fall, so maybe they are pushing horror a little bit to hit Halloween.
Could be. I'm surprised the amount that's out in the summer. There's quite a lot. Like, as I was saying earlier, Mary Marvel's just been like, there you go, there's the art, but she's due out this summer, and I'm like, really? That's really quick. That's
and then we had all those re-releases coming out too, so I think we're gonna have a lot hitting later this year. Don't we have a few re-releases?
Yes. Starfire.
Yeah.
Raven. And there was 2 Tekken Bishoujo. I don't think there was a Marvel re-release. No, the only Marvel one was cancelled.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing re-releases.
There was a DC re-release, wasn't there? I just said 2 DC releases, didn't I? They're re-releasing Freddy and Jason again.
What's her name? Zatanna or whatever?
Zatanna, yeah, I forgot about Zatanna. They're re-releasing Freddy and Jason again.
Wow.
From what I heard.
Okay. So you got all those re-releases plus everything else that's coming out. That's a lot of product. So I'm thinking they're spacing it a little bit.
Yeah. But when I was looking at when I was going through the list of previous releases, they were literally like boom, boom, boom. Like somebody was saying they were literally one a month for the Marvel ones, that it felt like it. Like I remember somebody saying in the chat, not the chat, in the group, like in the last couple of years, was saying it literally just felt like there was one after the other.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing, but I was just kind of like, I couldn't believe how much. I was like, probably because I ordered a fair few of them, I was like, that's a lot. I was like, wow. I don't think I've had that many due for release in a short period of time, like ever. Like I was maybe on like 2 a year or something, or 3 if I was lucky.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't fall asleep.
Sorry. I'm back on an earlier start, so I didn't get a nap after work today. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. But if more people are wanting Tekken, because it was a surprise with Tekken being re-released, but so many people, because they said previously, I remember Dan said that Tekken was just on hold for the foreseeable future. So if they order more Tekken, there's so many people that want Tekken, so if people get ordering Tekken, then they'll get more maybe, depending on pre-orders. So I can see why they're doing it, but they're not changing the scale of them, which people are not too happy about.
Yeah, but then if they did change the scale, people would get mad because then you couldn't display them together. Well,
Yeah.
That's one bad thing about Marvel, how they started with that smaller scale. I like those.
Yeah.
I'd like to display them with my new ones, but I can't. You can't make everybody happy. So.
Well, I've got my Scarlet Witch just in my cabinet. She's the only small one I will buy because she was just adorable. So she's in the case and she's not going in anywhere. I'll keep her. That's like the only one I would get. But if people are going to be able to get more Tekken out of this, then that's a really good thing, I think. What have I not covered? I can't believe I forgot about Sakura. What have I not covered?
Did you talk about your site, your new blog?
I think I did before you joined. I can't remember. I was like, I'm on my own. Help me. I know there's like a couple of these websites out and about anyway, so I wanted to do my own one. So there's been a lot of people are like, where do you find a list? Yada yada yada. I've got like an Instagram account for the group. We've obviously got the Facebook group. I'm just trying to be a little bit more active and keep information contained and some news. So it's the start of the year, so my work gets really, really quiet. So I sat and like made a website when I was quiet at work. So there we go. It's simple design. I'm not like a whiz at website building, but it's got all the news. There's more than that there. So I'll just keep it updated as often as I can. I've got the statues. Jamie made me split out My Little Pony and G.I. Joe, and they're separate ones. But that's what I'm saying. I looked at this list. I was like, I can't believe it. That's insane. And then I looked at the DC list in comparison. I was like, that's tiny. That's the same font size as well. I don't have to scroll.
Marvel was the original line, so
Yeah, and I've bunged all the video game stuff into the one because I just did. I could probably split them out a little bit more, but I thought I'd keep that one contained. Yeah. Jamie didn't like my 80s category and said I should separate them out. But there's the movie statues. I've just bunged them together as movie. So Ghostbusters, Men in Black, Star Wars, all the horror stuff. Partly Kill Bill, The Bride doesn't count as horror, but I find Tarantino movies horrific. So
there's a lot of blood in it. So
yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, I've not watched it, but I was like, I'm sure there's like loads of blood. I've already been into the movies. Got My Little Pony, which I've just updated that one a little bit more with a picture of the main six. G.I. Joe's got like 3 of them. But yeah, just a little bit about us. It's totally fan made. It's not in any way, shape, or form sponsored by Kotobukiya. All the images are owned by Kotobukiya or by bloggers who've taken them. So I'm heavily reliant on people that attend these events. So any news, I will pop it on there. It'll go directly onto the Facebook page because I like, as Jamie knows, linking things together. And then I'll put it in the Facebook group. So
what is this new video game line?
Oh, he said he wants another video game line.
Oh, well, they better do Mortal Kombat then.
You keep saying Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat are Darkstalkers people want. They want a Morrigan or a Resident Evil line. Because they do Resident Evil statues.
Mm-hmm.
Who else do they do? Resident Evil. I can't think who else they do. Well, they do like Persona. Persona's a video game, but that's not got Shunya stylings to it. That's a totally separate series. Mm-hmm. But I can't imagine they'll announce another license so soon. They won't do Super Mario. You know what Nintendo are like? They were like, no. They're very like thingy about their licenses and who gets to do stuff, I think. From what I've heard, they're quite... It's us that's doing this, or we'll let certain people do it, but I can't imagine they'll do Nintendo.
No.
But if they're at Wondercon, I can't remember them being at Wondercon. That sounds about right. I remember there being something in between Toy Fair / WonFest and SDCC, and I couldn't remember what it was called. I'm sure there was something. If it's one or two, or they just do their dotted about announcements. But if they're at WonderCon, then it's WonderCon's in this LA, isn't it? What's the big ones near you? It's like C2E2, but they don't do like reveals for anything at those ones.
No, they just... I know Koto is there, or they used to be. I don't think... They don't reveal.
You're not used to go?
What?
Do you not used to go to them?
I've only been to C2E2 once. So
If it's Wondercon, hopefully we'll see some more, like fully painted Domino, Karen. If there's a horror one, everybody loves the horror ones. They're really nice, but I just can't buy them because they don't mean anything to me. There's the person that's pre-ordered My Little Pony and hates themselves. They're cute, but seriously, what am I doing with my life? Who else? With Domino, Karen, a Baroness, maybe.
Yeah, Baroness would be awesome.
I don't know if they announced that much, actually. I was actually just looking on the WonderCon. I didn't realise WonderCon was an SDCC, well, the same branching.
One, I just hope they do more than one finish on her, not just all glossy black.
Like Batwoman. Batwoman's glossy black annoyed me.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it looked really cheap.
Yeah.
Like, the head's lovely, but it was just too shiny, like, all over.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. And I was like, it just kind of looked too cheap. And then, what was it? Was it Thor? No, not Thor. Squirrel Girl had that kind of suede feel to her leg. Did you get Squirrel Girl? And Kamala had the same as well. And I held a business card for somebody recently, and it had that same texture. I was like, that's like those Bishoujo shoes. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I was like sitting there like rubbing the card like a weirdo. Hello. Sorry, the cat just popped up. Can't think of anything. Can you think of anything else to talk about? I feel like I've rushed through everything to start off with. Now it's just died out because I'm tired.
No, I think you got it all.
Any complaints other than prices like everybody else?
Outside of prices, no.
I was just saying earlier, I don't think people notice that the prices for everything's going up at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I'll just wait till they're on Amazon cheaper, so.
We don't have that option here. As I said to you, we don't have like a pre-order option. We have to wait and it comes in stock.
I don't pre-order it. I'll wait till it's in stock and then.
No, but I mean, like, we don't get that option. Like, we don't get to pre-order stock, like statues and stuff. That doesn't come up on the UK site. It just says like pre-order on. Like, we don't get that. We'll get it in, and then it's like buy it now.
Yeah.
I've not played. I'm not even gonna say the name because I always get it wrong. But I've not played that one. And Jamie doesn't play video games because but she loves Mortal Kombat. No, I've not played it. I'm guessing that's something that you want. Milky Bark. I was gonna say Milky Bark. Sorry, Milky Bar Kids. I've had a Milky Bar in ages. They're amazing. You don't have them, Jamie. I don't think so.
No.
Do you think Catwoman is worth the price?
I don't want to answer that.
But Steiner asked nicely, do you think she's worth the price? My Iron Brew is here! I'm on to my third can. So you don't think she's worth the price?
I'm going to say no.
I'm buying her for less from Japan.
Yeah.
I've said to you before, if Ami had affiliate, I'd be like, buy. Like, I already say that anyway, but they don't have it. But Ami's my go-to. Hands down.
I'll probably wait. She's like 70, maybe. 70 on Amazon. So.
I was going to say she's roughly about that, but you would then have to pay postage, so that's not including postage.
Walk through Amazon, I'd get it free.
Well, that's what I mean, but like if you got it from Japan, it wouldn't include the postage at all. Yeah. So, yeah.
So.
I don't know. I don't know. Everything's price is going up anyway. I was a bit surprised at the $105, but I wouldn't be paying $105 anyway because our exchange rate right now is terrible. So everything's like it used to be like $1. It was at every £1 you transferred. It was like one to $2 last time I was over in the States. So I was getting like going out with double the spending money. It was great, and then yeah, our exchange rate's just gone through the pooper. It's so bad. So it seems like I'm getting things really, really cheap if I go overseas and I put into what's it like the exchange rate thing on Ami says I'm getting them for like about $70.
Oh, that's not bad.
$77. Was it $80? I can't remember. I was just like, I don't know why you don't buy from them because it's so much cheaper. Much. But then, as I said, you're not factoring in shipping, but you don't have customs fees, right? Like you don't pay customs charges if you get something from outside the States.
We don't.
It's not fair. I have to pay like ridiculous amounts of money sometimes for my customs. Steiner will know because he's in Sweden and their tax rate is a lot higher than our tax rate. So I can get Catwoman from Japan for what's up 65 Great British pounds or US dollars 85.63.
I like the 65.
You can select what currency that you want to buy in,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm trying to sell my shares at the moment, and I'm not getting as much back at all. I'm losing like £300 or £400. Like I think it's like at 1.7, and I'm getting like 1.2 back or something. It's just horrible. 60 sounds good. I can't fault 60. Or if you're in Europe, it's 75.50. So in the UK, 65. Europe, 75. US dollars, it's 85. So
I'll wait.
That's how bad our exchange rate is, right? It used to be quite close, and now it's just like totally ants. It's not $65, it's 65 Great British pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Norway, not Sweden. Some days in Sweden, I said somebody else was in Sweden. Well, Norway is just as bad. Your taxes are crazy. Like Denmark, Sweden, and Norway is just. Somebody was paying for a statue to get delivered from the States and was having to spend about double the price of the statue in question on taxis. I was like, Jesus. But yeah. Prices are going up. It's not something we can change, so you just need to shop around if you want a lower price. Wait till it goes on sale. But if you're waiting till things go on sale, like you can't then moan if they stop doing certain things or they stop re-releasing things. Because as they said, every pre-order helps, and it helps continue the lines in general. So
Yeah.
I'm not meaning to sound grumpy, but it's just how it is, sadly. If you want them, you buy them and you pre-order them because the pre-orders are good signs that everybody loves them and they want more, so they'll make more kind of thing. But yeah, that's $85. That's what I'm saying, Diana. If you transferred it, you would. Well, you've got like another entirely. You've got Norwegian krona. It's crown in Sweden. It doesn't even factor in your currency, to be perfectly honest. So you're paying in US dollars. But then he'll have to pay loads of tax because Norway. Not that I have a problem with Norway, but I feel really bad for their taxes. So, anybody have anything they want to discuss that's in the chat? And I'm totally steaming out of it because I'm just like, I didn't sleep very well last night because I stayed on The Sims too late, and I was like, I was supposed to be in bed like an hour ago. Anything, Jamie?
No. I think you got it all.
I tried to get Peter to join us, and Peter said he was installing something, and then Peter didn't show up, so...
Yeah.
But Peter probably didn't know how to switch on, like, press the join call button.
Next time, B. Alex and, is it Zion? How do you pronounce his name?
Steiner.
He should join.
Steiner.
They should join us.
You two should join us. I bet they'll say no. $35 import tax. That's shocking.
Don't be shy. I'm like the shyest person ever.
Jamie's shy. It took so much to get Jamie to come on one of these calls. And then she did it. And now we pretty much have like a weekly call.
Yeah.
With us and our friend. And then that's it. But you two should like consider coming on for the banter. Or you guys don't say banter, whatever. The chat. I don't know. We say banter. If you are interested in joining, we can let you know, and then we can discuss a time frame, and then I have a link, and you click on the link, and you join the call, basically. But I would like people to come on webcam, but if people don't want to, I guess they can kind of just speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put in 2 hours because I thought I would be generous and put in 2 hours, but I didn't know if we would do the full 2 hours, so... Yeah. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Oh, I also did a blog post on spotting bootlegs because B. Alex was one of these people I saw in another group that had a bootleg, and I was like, you poor guy, what have you done? What have you done? And he didn't know, or it was his brother that bought it for him, and he didn't know. And I was like, that's a bootleg. I was like, that's not real. That can't be real because of the Tiffany's parting. Looked like somebody had gone over it with a Sharpie, and I was like, no. He was one of these poor people in another group, and he was so happy, and I rained on his parade, and I said, that's not a real one. No, I'm sorry. But this is what it's supposed to look like. But yeah. I don't think there's been any new bootlegs that have appeared. Everybody's quite on top of it. It's quite good. I don't know. I haven't seen any other bootlegs. The last one was Supergirl that I heard about, and that was like the newest Supergirl.
Have we had any out since her though?
Have we had what?
Have we had any new ones after Supergirl?
Oh, was it Chun-Li was first, and then was Supergirl. They both got bootlegs.
Okay, so we'll probably see more.
No, Cammy. Pardon me. Cammy's got a bootleg.
Okay.
See, I knew you would enjoy the real one so much more because the paint, it just looks so much nicer than the fake one. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh no, what is that hairline all about? It's like me with I need my hair dyed, so I'm getting that done on Friday this week. But
ooh, it looks like they're gonna join. B. Alex is gonna join us. That's awesome.
Yeah, I said to him. Yeah. Well, if there's stuff around Wondercon, because he's going to Wondercon, he could give us the inside scoop if he's going to Wondercon. Because there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to make any of these things like before. I may be going to Japan. I think we're going to Japan next year, so I'll at least go to the actual Kotobukiya store. But that's about it, really. But if B. Alex wants to join us for our next one, that would be awesome. Especially if he's going to Wondercon, because he can give us all the info and let us know
some pretty
pretty pictures. We would expect pretty pictures from you. prettiest of pictures and all. If there's a panel, because they didn't film the last panel, but that had all the Captain Marvel stuff in it. But if you ask them at the convention, they will give you all the gossip at the convention. Because Raina said if you turn up at the convention and you ask, they will tell you. But they just couldn't write it down or something like that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted Captain Marvel. I'm sorry. She was one on my list. But, yeah.
I'm hoping they do a redesign and make her really awesome. So
I didn't think she was bad. She wasn't like Thor. I'm going to turn this around away. Like Thor was like nice and muscly and all that jazz. Like Thor was powerful. That's what I was saying. Like Scarlet's powerful. She's got that powerful look to her, but she still looks nice.
Yeah.
I need to turn that.
I'm just hoping we get something more like Thor from Captain Marvel if they redesign her. Give us like a couple switch out portraits, one with the helmet.
You just want that helmet. That's what I said last time. I just want the helmet.
I want it so bad.
It's like somewhere locally selling these for over £100, and I was like, no chance.
Yeah.
I was hoping for an update on her. That's what I was. I was hoping for an update on her. Like, as in, because they said it was going to be 2020, and since they put their 2020 roster, or at least started doing 2020, give me Captain Marvel. I also need to read the comic, which I just got, but it's really dated, so.
Everybody has that. The omnibus? Yeah, it's like everybody seems to be buying it.
I got the Amanda. Oh, sugar. She was doing the Harley Quinn covers. Amanda Connor, I want to say.
Yep.
Version. But yeah. I started reading it and I was like, Holy Hannah. That's what they said. I was like, okay. Holy Hannah. I was like, cool. But yeah, a swap out helmet would be awesome. I feel like I don't know. Yeah, we could start wrapping this up now because I can't think of anything else to add.
Yeah.
The chat's so slow to update, so if people are putting stuff in or they're just kind of listening and then just delayed, there's Steiner just adds something in like last minute, like he always does. But we'll wrap up the now. Thank you for watching. I think the highest we got to was 6, so we had 2 last time.
What
6 is a good number.
What did we have last time? Like 2 people?
We had 2. We had 2. My friend from Sweden was watching because he loves My Little Pony, and he's going to let me use his My Little Pony fan music for my Pinkie Pie video that I'll eventually do. So, but yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. If there's Wondercon, we'll probably do one next month. So I'll get my times right, and I won't leave Jamie out for the first half an hour like I did earlier, and sitting there like an absolute pillock. But yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Speak to you later.